All right, we're back. We're playing against Atlanta, the Falcons. He's waiting. So let's get straight into it. I want to put some color into it. All right, let's go. He was ready.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and
Let's
we've
go
got a good one in
defense.
store between the Atlanta Falcons
Let's go.
and the Washington Commanders.
Let's play some defense.
The final playoff push is upon us.
Knew.
It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5.
He'll
get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now a first carry here for Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, this defense for the Commanders, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Right now.
15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Bennett. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
He's sneaking his way up out of there.
Sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down.
Here we go.
Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10,
right at the 40.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And some space here.
Great run.
And he is
Great
in the
run.
end zone for a Falcon Falcon touchdown. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 27. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll run again here with Robinson.
Let's get that first.
Brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, keep moving.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. This time they'll throw it with Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43. A gain there of 21 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Complete, it's Dodson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Look, Howell going right back to Dodson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And once more, Howell back to the air. And he finds McLaurin. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run with Gibson.
Good stop.
Good stop. Losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a good stop.
Closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave a pretty good pop too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Gun doubles.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A quick
throw knocked away.
I know.
And incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
What was that?
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
From the right hash,
so
and
that
this
what
one
we
just
doing?
a chippy.
Sly able to put this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Fields it right around the goal line.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with, and they say challenge him.
That went bad fast.
The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And Howe will throw it.
They ain't got to keep playing me like that, though.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Oh, really? So okay. Okay. All right.
Powell.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact
with this
popped the ball
momentum?
free, and it's 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials.
This momentum is crazy right
and
now.
that should get them
All
off
right.
the field with a 3 and out.
All right.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
All right.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
Oh, shot that one.
And he'll
That's
take this
fine, though. We
near
like
the
this. We like these
35,
type of
maybe the
games.
34. 73 yards
We
rushing
like these
for him
type
as he
of
has been
games.
tough to stop here this first half.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker.
We like these type of games.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. On fourth down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons.
He had to shove my man's down there like he wasn't in.
And this will be
special.
taken at the 13.
Oh, let me go. Let me go.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Long playbook, man.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
I already know what it is.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On 2nd and 15 now. Powell.
Let's
He's
go.
got a man complete. And
Let's
he
go,
has a
Logan.
big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Off play action. It's Howell. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
But yet, he dropped that one.
Quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Give to Robinson on the option. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Howell.
Come on, stop playing, man. These abilities are
So another
trash.
incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one,
This-
and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a
Oh,
little bit of
that's so
credit to the
trash.
defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he
Oh,
connects on
my
the field goal there.
goodness.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Like, come on.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. The drive starts with a completion left side.
I was
looking
for
down,
kicks.
but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 120 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. He went over 100 yards a week ago, and with that run, he does it again.
He's an absolute horse, a guy that eats carries. And what I mean by that, the more you hand it to him, the more the production you're going to get. A big-time performer.
Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe somebody to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll go play action. Howell. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Out of bounds.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And some room to roam now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Trying to
shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Howell. The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
You know what? Let's see.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
Great catch, boy.
Touchdown,
Great
Commanders.
catch.
A 9-yard touchdown there.
And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
All right, let's continue the battle.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Come on,
guys
stop playing.
in this situation
Stop
if
playing.
They decide to take a shot.
So a
Stop
PI
playing.
call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play, but by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Now Bennett to throw on 1st and 10.
Come on, Quay.
This is intercepted. My goodness.
Let's go,
And the
Corey.
Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Howell throwing on 1st down here.
And now this is intercepted. My
I should have led
goodness.
it more.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
I should have
And
led
the
it more.
Falcons are going to take over once again with a football
That's
from the
fine.
20-yard
I should have
line.
led it more.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. He was trying to get it to Kadero Hodge, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
That's also me throwing against the wind.
Let's go now.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're
That's
going to
also
be
me
waiting
throwing
for him
against
as
the
they get him
wind.
behind the
I got
line.
it. We got it. But I'm also trying to get John
So
Dotson
we've
his
reached
stuff
halftime
also.
with a touchdown. That's the
Either
difference
150
on the
yards or
scoreboard.
3 touchdowns.
As we'll send you down the coast
So,
now to Orlando.
that's why
where
I'm,
we
like,
find
forcing
Jonathan
it a little
Coachman
bit.
ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now alongside
At least we
Charles
get ball
Davis
back
on
at
Brandon
half,
Gordon,
so that
getting set
makes
for quarter number 3 here.
that mistake manageable.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The play fake, and now here's how to throw it. On the move to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
I'm forcing this one.
Denzel Ward. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I'm just
Tough one
forcing
there.
things
First
right
drive
now.
of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that
Look at
defensive
that
coordinator right
wash.
now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man.
Look
and
at that
he'd be able to take a few
wash.
extra chances
Great
playing with
run.
this
Touchdown,
Great run.
Falcons.
Great run.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Howell. Forced out to his left. Looking for Dotson, he's got him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Howell to the air on 1st and 10.
Thank you. That's 2. We need one more with him.
Touchdown, Washington.
We need one more with him.
Dotson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are back within a score. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first
They just got to make this
good.
dramatic, huh? They making this game so dramatic.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes it at the 7. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true.
Let's go.
Last drive, that was the case.
Let's
One
go.
play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And no pitch there, and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Well, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Bennett now to throw on 3rd down.
Let's go, Kendall.
A 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the
Just a little too
Commanders
much.
take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Howell. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver.
And now it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed,
Just a
always
little
different,
bit.
no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Oh, no, no, no. Keep us in, keep us in, keep us in, keep us in.
Back to throw. Howell.
Get in there.
And that will be
Come
incomplete.
We
on.
just saw him break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Sly able to put this one through.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
kind of
All
disappointing
these
there. I mean, yes,
drops.
they get the three, but with starting field position like that, three's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put sixes on the scoreboard.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off play action. Bennett. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Wow, 204 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
Great run.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Bennett on first down.
Great run.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 3 quarters in the books. Now Bennett throwing on first down. Oh, no.
There we go.
The football. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Run, Chase. Run, Chase.
There he goes, right side.
Run, Chase.
The 30. 10. 5. And he
Good job, Chase.
But he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Oh, that's all I'm looking for.
Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
I just need him to get in for this
Only way to get
third
the
one.
lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up
I didn't see him.
He's at the 50.
I didn't see
He's at
him.
the 30. 10.
That's good
5,
stuff.
And he takes
Dang, I
this
didn't
one
see
back
him.
into the end zone.
And the only reason I did that because I'm
Falcon
trying to get his
defense has a
third one.
touchdown. A
His
big
third
play there by the
touchdown.
rookie. An interception followed by
stuff.
the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff,
Good stuff.
make plays like that.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Good
So they'll get
stuff.
another shot
I just
on
shot
offense
myself in
following
the
that
foot.
pick 6. And now
It was
the
like
kick
this
is
whole
away.
game, just me just shooting myself in the foot.
And this will
He
be
did
a
some good
touchback
stuff
as that
too, though,
sails
but
over the end
still.
line.
And he's tired.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. And the
That's
Falcons are going to
fine.
get it back here just shy of the 20.
That was his game. It was just his game.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Folks, 249 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season.
And here's Bennett on 1st and 10. That's going to be
Perfect
caught
pass.
by Pitts. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's
Another
fine.
nice gain, 16
Good game,
yards
bro.
there, and a first down again. A
Good
good
game,
chance
bro.
now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson.
Good game,
And he'll
bro.
be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Caught on the slant. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Nice
Boy, don't be
completion, nice
hurt.
gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, I made some
able to
bad
connect
mistakes.
on the extra point, and the
I
lead
made
is
some
up to
very bad
18 now.
mistakes.
Following the touchdown, here's
But
Koo to kick
to
off.
be honest, it's not over. As long as I can get my third touchdown
And this
with
will
your
not
hand
be
out.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hold.
Yeah, not
But
that
still, what
not
a
that
run
out
it's
of
been.
there.
It feels like they have not
That's
lost it
fine,
forever.
man. I'm not
Meanwhile,
tripping.
they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
And I can't even do nothing with his.
2nd down throw for Howell.
He's going to take another shot here.
And this
See,
is
that's what I'm saying. I'm
incomplete.
pressing
It
A,
looked like he had a pretty good line on
but
that,
I
that
can't
would've
hold
been a
on.
big play,
Good job, bro.
but he could
Good
not
job,
pull
bro.
it in.
Even with such a big lead late, the
Good job,
effort
bro.
hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
I forgot. This is why everybody want the abilities on.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
Faking the handoff. Howell.
Slings this deep for McLaurin. And
And
unable to
what is
connect.
that?
Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle, because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
Can't even make audibles for changes.
4th down. Howell. Desperation time.
And it's incomplete. They cannot
It don't
convert,
matter, man. Good
and
game.
they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Falcons will take control of the football.
It wasn't that
in
I can
great
do
field
after,
position.
oh, you at home, but you can't make no audibles.
They'll run this one right with
You at home,
Robinson.
but you can't
And
make
for one
no
of the few times
audibles.
here today, this run's
Dude,
not going to go anywhere.
What? Good game, bro.
Officially
Let
nothing
him
on
know
that
that
last
sound.
run. They'll try again,
That way,
2nd
good
and
game.
10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that
Get
is
that up out of there.
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, Robinson. Oh,
That's a
fine
nice little
work there
play.
as he gets this thing down
Especially
to the
with him
11-yard
hiding
line.
him.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a...
Come
and now here's
on, what's up with
another
the skills?
interception.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner.
Okay.
We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open,
right.
and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Good game, bro.
Good work there in open space.
Good
And he's
game.
got this all the way down now to the 32.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Again, it's Robinson.
But he just getting great
He'll
blocks.
take it into the end zone.
Great
Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. With touchdown number 3 here in this game, and
I need to just see how many more
year.
yards he needs. Because
Like
either 150 yards or 3 touchdowns.
So
So I just need to check my stats real quick.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I just need to flash stats. $40 more yards.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room.
I mean, let's be real. I didn't run the ball
and figure
like
out
that
how to
all.
not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Powell, another throw on 2nd down.
And my goodness, another interception.
I'm just underthrowing it.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Falcons
ain't-
take possession
That's
of
me.
the football.
That's
The
me.
rookie was trying to push
It won't be like
downfield,
this
but the safety
ever
And
again.
he'll learn
Guaranteed.
that you have to hold the safety. And you
Guaranteed.
do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
Great
He
play.
got so
Great
excited
play.
thinking his guy was open that he made it easy
Great play.
for the defensive back to go get the football.
14 yards there and a Falcon first
Great
down.
play.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better
Great
way to
play.
close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now the Falcons going to
Oh!
use one of their timeouts.
Mark it on the
It's just their
calendar.
first. They've got 2
Mark
more to
it on
use
the calendar.
here in the final stages.
I know
Mark
you're
it
trying
on
to
the
wring every
calendar.
yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead.
Mark
here
it
in
on the
fourth.
Yeah, what
calendar.
you're saying is maybe if it
Mark
takes you
it on
1
the
or 2
calendar.
more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays, really hurts the team on defense.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when
I was just gonna take my butt whooping and be gone with it. But okay,
Yeah, they love
We'll
the
mark it.
idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
we'll mark it.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line,
We'll
counting
mark
on
it.
the runners, taking
We'll mark
care
it.
of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Robinson up the middle.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
We shall mark it.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Let it be
And
known
they will not get a chance
I'm
to
going
return
after
this
the
one as it's
Falcons.
through the end zone for a touchback.
from the time being. I'm going after the fact. 'Cause I can't do nothing.
Howell with
Not
one
that I
final
can't.
shot.
They keep playing me, man.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
They keep playing me, man.
And as this defense
That's
walks
fine.
off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, but by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Atlanta, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Washington, this could hurt in the race for home field advantage as they drop to 10-2 on the year. And
Nah,
they'll look
it
to
ain't
recruit
hurt.
next week as they head to MetLife Stadium
We
to
know
take
what
on
it
the New
was.
York Giants.
We know exactly what it was. He had big plays to start the game. And then we just 7 interceptions. You ain't finna win no game with 7 interceptions. So that's fine. That's fine. It started off with a game, but I had alternative motives. Jahan Dotson had to get 150 yards. I almost think he got 150. He probably was short to like 130, 140. Either 150 yards and 3 touchdowns. But I don't think he got it. Let me see. So we can know. Dang, 7 for 128, 2 touchdowns. Try to get him his breakout. Well, oh well. Let's see what's going on now. What we got left for this? Two more user games. All right, so yep, y'all just witnessed a butt kicking. So until next time, y'all, I'm gone.